If a marriage survives betrayal, it ain't evil because of love. Sometimes it's because a woman est too tired to start over. Baby, that's how I want to begin this story, because it's the truth I held in my chest for far too long. Sit with me a minute. Let me talk to you the way an old woman talks when her spirit is heavy but her voice is soft. Maybe my words can keep you from stepping in the same kind of heartbreak I walked through. I was 72 years old when I finally learned the truth about the man I'd been married to for nearly 50 years. Now, don't let that number fool you. A woman doesn't learn all her lessons in her 20s. Some lessons wait for you like old bills, showing up when you think you're finally caught up. My name ain't important. Just think of me as the woman next door, the one who waves from her porch and always has a warm plate ready for company. I lived most of my life believing I had a good marriage, not perfect, Lord knows not perfect, but steady enough to keep a roof over my children's heads and food on the table. And for a woman raised in a small southern town where hard work was the only promised life made, that felt like blessing enough. My husband, James, he had a way about him, quiet, hardworking, always doing something with his hands, but he also carried storms behind his eyes, storms he never let me into. I spent half my marriage trying to calm whether I couldn't see. That's the thing about being a wife. You learn to hold a man's sins even when he named them. And baby, he had sins. I didn't know how deep they ran until the day everything fell apart. It started like most heartbreaks do, with something small, a missing checkbook, a bank envelope tucked under his side of the mattress. I remember sitting on the edge of that bed, holding that envelope, feeling my heart thump like it was warning me. Inside were receipts, money going out every month, cash withdrawals I never knew about. Now listen, I ain't a foolish woman. I've been managing that house since before my children were born. I know what groceries cost. I know the light bill. I know the rhythm of our expenses, like I know the creak in my front steps. But these withdrawals didn't fit nowhere. A woman knows when something's off. We feel it deep, under the ribs. So I asked him, not angry, not loud, just a tired softness in my voice. James, baby, you mind telling me where our money's been going? He froze. Men freeze when the truth is close behind them. He said it was nothing, just helping someone with hard times. He told me it was a cousin, then a friend, then someone from church. Every time I asked, the story changed like clothes on a laundry line. That's when my spirit knew he was lying. 2 weeks later, when he left to go run errands, I followed behind him. Not because I wanted drama. Lord knows at my age I ain't chasing nobody, but because lies don't let a woman sleep right, and I needed rest more than I needed pride. He drove across town to a little neighborhood I ain't been to in years. He parked in front of a small blue house with peeling paint, and I watched from my old Buick, hands shaking as a young woman stepped out onto the porch. Pretty girl, mid-20s maybe, skin like she came from his side of the family. She hugged him real tight, like she'd been waiting for that embrace all her life, and then he handed her money, a thick envelope. I felt my whole world tilt sideways. At my age, heartbreak don't feel like fire. It feels like cold water poured over your bones. The first thing my mind thought was the kind of thought that breaks a woman forever. Lord, my husband's been keeping another woman. For 3 days, I didn't say a word. I cooked his meals, washed his clothes, smiled when he talked. But inside, my heart was cracking open like old plaster. I didn't tell my children, didn't tell my sister, didn't tell my neighbor who always wants the latest mess. No, I carried it alone, like I carried most things in my marriage. But on the 4th day, when he walked into the kitchen smiling like he wasn't tearing our life apart one lie at a time, something inside me stood up. A woman can forgive many things, but she can't forgive being made small. James, I said, we need to talk. He sat down slow, like he knew the truth was about to drag him into the light. I know, I whispered. I know about the money. I know about the woman. His hands shook. He opened his mouth, then closed it. I thought he was searching for another lie, but instead, tears welled in his eyes. That scared me more than anything. James was not a man who cried, "She ain't my woman." He whispered, "She's my daughter." The kitchen went still. Even the clock on the wall seemed to stop. I felt something inside me crack and heal all in the same breath. Because betrayal hurts less when it ain't the kind you feared, but it still hurts all the same. He told me everything. Years before we met, he'd fathered a child with a woman he barely knew. He was young, foolish, scared. Before he could step up, The mother moved away and cut him off. He tried to find them, but life swept him in other directions. Shame is a heavy suitcase, baby. A man can carry it so long, he forgets what's inside. Turns out she found him, reached out years ago, asked for nothing at first, just wanted to know her daddy. And instead of telling me, instead of letting me welcome that child with open arms, he tried to handle it alone, with secrets, with lies. And then she fell on hard times, lost her job, had a baby of her own, and James, drowning in guilt, started sending her money, more than we could afford, money we needed, money he hid from the woman who shared a home and a life with him. He wasn't cheating with his body, he was cheating with his truth. And sweet child, that hurts just as deep. I told him to bring her to the house. I will not have another woman standing in the shadow of my marriage, I said. But if she's your blood, then she's mine too. He brought her the next evening. She came in nervous, holding her baby close. I could see James in her eyes, that same storm, that same searching. She apologized before she even sat down. Miss, I didn't mean to cause trouble. I just wanted to know where I came from. I held her hand. Baby, the only trouble here is the lies that kept you outside this house instead of inside it. And right there, in my living room, I saw the truth clear as day. This child wasn't shame. She wasn't a mistake. She was a wound James never allowed to heal. We talked for hours about her childhood, about her struggles, about how scared she was to meet me, about how scared he was to tell me. A family stitched back together with trembling hands. Forgiveness ain't a switch you flip. It's a slow walk on tired feet. For weeks I wrestled with disappointment, anger, hurt, and he gave me space. He cooked for me, cleaned for me, sat quiet when I needed silence, answered every question I asked, even the hard ones. And the girl, my stepdaughter, she called me often, came by on Sundays, let me hold that sweet grandbaby of mine, a child I didn't know I had. And one day, watching that baby sleep on my chest, I realized something. Life don't always give you the truth when you want it, but it gives it when you need it. James didn't betray me with love, he betrayed me with fear. Fear of losing me, fear of judgment, fear of facing his past. Fear is a liar, baby, and it almost cost us our family. If you've listened this far, let me leave you with this truth. Secrets don't protect anyone, they just delay the pain. Truth may break your heart for a season, but lies will break your spirit for a lifetime. Forgiveness is hard, but facing the past is harder. And sometimes the only way to heal a wound is to open it. I'm old now. I don't have time left for bitterness. What I do have time for is love. Real love. The kind that tells the truth, even when it shakes the room. So if you're holding a secret, or carrying someone else's shame, put it down, baby. Life's too short for heavy things. Thank you for listening to my story, my dear ones. If this touched your heart even a little, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and share it with someone who might need it today. Your support means more than you know.